Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Bombshell in Distress on YouTube. And thank you for being with me again. And for those of you who have yet to subscribe, don't forget that you can also make a comment or like, or you can share the links so to spread the good news. For today's episode, I am excited to share with everyone my vanity, my beauty regimen.
You were my best friend, didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you, you and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing.
To start with, I am going to share my top 5 favorite foundations of all time. Actually, it's not just top 5, but these days I've been switching between these 5 foundations at the moment. And you know, when you're aging, gravity, so it tends to pull our skin down, so we need something that would make us shine and lift. So we have to be very careful with choosing the things that we put on our face, be it makeup or whatever skincare you have. And I am sharing because this is my routine, this is my practice, and this is my experience with these foundations, and I swear that these ones work for my skin. So yes, because I'm very picky when it comes to choosing my foundation or any skincare. I don't care if it's cheap or I don't care if it's expensive, as long as it's safe. It adds making yourself look okay, look awesome, look beautiful, whatever is your purpose. So yes, let's start with the top 5 favorite foundations. So we have to start with my number 5 favorite foundation, Makeup Forever Water Blend for face and body. This is $43. It's water-based. One thing I like about this is, apart from you can use it on your face and on your body, this doesn't look heavy when you apply it. It has a natural satin finish. If you are trying to cover, for example, you have large pores like me, my nose part, oh my god, you can see my brain when you look at my pores. Just joking, but yes, because that's my problem area, my nose, and I have little spots here, if you all can see. By the way, I am using my number 2 favorite foundation, which I will reveal later. But for now, my top 5 is this one again. So water-based, natural satin finish, and it's good for fine lines, and if you want to cover up large pores. And if you are applying it on your body, you just apply a thin layer and let it dry for 3 minutes, and voila, you're good to go. You can wear your dress. One thing that I like about my foundations, or when I look for foundations, one thing that I really consider is foundations that don't feel heavy, because I hate that feeling of heaviness on my face, even on my body. To be honest, I'm not really a person who loves putting on makeup. Like, if you ask my friends, whenever they see me, I would just probably have my Vaseline on my lips, and maybe I'll just do a dab of blush on, but I don't even put foundations on a daily basis. But if I have to dress up, if I have to attend occasions, or if I really have to, like for instance, we have our bad days, right? So of course I cover myself a little bit on those bad days. Like if I was not able to sleep last night, of course a little bit of covering, but not too much, because I really hate makeup, though my kind of job requires me having makeup or putting on makeup. But that's what I always say to people when they ask me why you're not wearing makeup, and I keep telling them, well, during my photo shoots, whenever I attend occasions, I'm already fully dolled, and for my everyday life I want to be as natural as I can be. So yes, this is my 5th favorite Makeup Forever Water Blend Face and Body Foundation, and I bought this for $43. Also, you can use this if you are rushing or you can't be bothered to use brushes or a sponge like me, because I'm always rushing. So I normally sometimes just put on my hair, put minimal amount, and then I just dab with my fingers. So yeah, that's it. I only actually use brushes and sponges if I really need to look polished. But for a carefree day-to-day basis, it's just dab, 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 dab. I can't be bothered. So my top 4 would be it's a DIOR Forever Skin Glow. I bought this in New Johan for USD 52. So just convert, use Macau Pataka currency here in Macau. So this one, I normally, when I buy foundation, I play around with colors. Sometimes I would buy a color that is lighter than my skin color, and you have to consider also your skin. My skin is, I have an acidic skin, so if I buy a darker color of foundation, when I sweat and after a few hours the foundation will get more darker, then I get really dark. So I try and avoid that. I try to balance. So sometimes, like for this one, I chose a little bit lighter. So for this DIOR foundation, this is actually an updated matte version of their foundation before. But the good thing about this is a 24 hours long lasting foundation, proven and tested. It has a natural looking velvet finish. So again, I try avoid heavy looking or heavy feeling foundation. So this one, you look natural with it. You have a certain glow when you put this on your face. And it has some 2 important extracts that they used in this one, the pansy extract, which is used for hydration, and they also use rosehip extract, which is for a protection for external aggressors to our skin. So there you go. So why not DIOR? And DIOR products are one of my favorite makeup products. You can never go wrong with DIOR, but of course not everyone would suit other people's skin and fit other people's budget. But like what I always say, sometimes we have to invest on, especially with our skin. Like for instance, with me, an aging skin, I don't like just using something that I pick up somewhere and then suffer with the consequence later. You get breakouts or anything. I used to have that. I used to have lots of breakouts. Good thing turmeric saved my life. So this is my number 4, which is, again, I'll show you the DIOR Forever Skin Glow, and it's USD $52. So far these 2 foundations, they are very light coverage, and sometimes the coverage also would depends on how you apply it. If you want a little bit of medium to full coverage, then what you need to do is to add a little bit more of foundation. So my top 3 is another Makeup Forever Matte Velvet, and this one I bought for $56. This is a full coverage foundation, non-oily. It has a powdery finish, but I'm not sure. I think this one has been discontinued. I'm not sure about the reason, but I love this. I love this. But this one I only use for occasions, like for example a photo shoot, or I'm attending a night event, or like attending a fashion show. I'm covering Fashion Week. So whatever events that I attend that I need full coverage, that I don't need to retouch every now and then. And also this is water resistant, and application you can do different ways. If you want light application for a natural matte finish, you can do light application. But if you want to add layer to, like for instance, if you want to conceal blemishes, or if you want to create a supple velvety finish, you need to have another layer. So this is oil free also, which is good for sensitive skin like me, because like what I mentioned earlier, I have like large pores on my nose, so yes, and even on this part of my eyes. So I don't wanna treat this with dermatology invasive or whatever, because I am a person who is scared of going through any invasive procedures. So I try and treat my skin with all natural remedy. You know, we decide for our body, we decide for skin. Some people would go their way to have such a flawless, you know, perfect skin. I believe I have other things to do than focus on my skin too much, because you have the makeup, you can put makeup and cover up things, you can, but it's me. What I do is what I do. Or if it's not your cup of tea, then you are different from me, and I respect that individuality. But yes, my top 3 again: Makeup Forever Matte Velvet full coverage. Okay, so for a malakasan, for date night, for dancing where you can't be bothered to go to the bathroom and retouch. So this one, and especially if you are young, so your skin is not, you know, that bad as aunties like me, so you can do whatever you want to do with your skin. So go for it, girl. That is my top 3. And my top 2, which I actually almost use this every day, is the Tom Ford Traceless Stick Foundation. So I bought this for US $80. This one, it's amazing. I actually, when I apply this, see the stick, so I use number 2.0 buff. Again, I think this is almost the same color as my skin, because I am an impulse buyer. What I would do, I'll tell you a secret of mine. I would Google and research what are the new releases of foundations, beauty products, and everything. One of these days, one of our episodes, I will show you my massive makeup collection. My friend said I can put up a store. So this one, what I like about this, I'm holding it like a chocolate, an ice cream. What I like about this is because it has a hydrating formula. It's a cream, and it gives you a smooth, flawless texture. And the coverage, it depends again with how you apply it. You can do a light to full coverage. So if you want a full coverage, of course you put a little more, but if you want a light, I normally just, you know, 1 2 1 2 1 1, and then that here, dab, and then I just normally use my sponge blender. So I just use my sponge. I used it earlier, so this is what I'm using now, you see. So this one, this is really, I would recommend this if you are going to get yourself an everyday foundation. Put it in your bag, in your pocket, or wherever you want to put it, and it's easier, you know. You just apply, and you have a sponge with you or a brush. Voila, good to go. Beautiful. Yes, I love this, so love this. I actually want to get another one, same stick foundation, but maybe a darker color, so I can use it as a contour, you know, because for stick foundations, actually you can use it as foundation, as a contour. I always do that. Like I have another foundation of Makeup Forever that is darker, so I use as a contour. So if I use this is lighter, I'll put the darker Makeup Forever as a contour. So I want to buy another one of this, but a darker one, so I can use as a contour. So my color is 2.0 buff, and this one is US dollars 80. So actually this episode is about high-end foundations. I don't know if you call it high-end, but you know, you're paying for something to put on your skin. You don't want to settle for less. I'm not saying there are cheap products there that are not nice. I'm pretty sure there are cheaper products that are nice. Actually, I want to do an episode of that one to try drugstore products. So wait for that. We're gonna do that one. And now I have my ring light with the sound effects, but it's all in Chinese, so I need to print. A designer friend of mine, Duward, sent me the translation. So are you excited for the top one? Guys, my foundations are not only 5. I have so many that you will be surprised. How come whenever you see me outside on the street, how come Miss Belle is not wearing makeup? Just because I prefer my natural skin. I think it comes with aging. So anyway, are you ready for the top one? My top one is, of course, Chanel Sublimage. I so love this. I love this so much that sometimes I'm so scared of using it. Actually, me also, I don't like anything that I put on my face that are smelly, but this one is such a beautiful smell that you would love to wear it or to have it on your skin, and you smell like you have perfume. And I'm gonna open so you can see. Look at how creamy. It's very creamy, but it's creamy, but it's very light on the skin. When you actually apply this, it comes with a brush. I have 2 brushes of Chanel. I think this one is for the other Chanel. I have another Chanel that I bought in France last time we were there. But this one, I bought this in Hong Kong IFC, and I bought it for USD 135. It is a cream light finish on the skin, because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like when I use, again, this is just me, okay, I feel like when I use brush, I feel like I'm wasting the foundation. That's how I feel. Although if you ask a makeup artist, they would say no, but that's how I feel. So whenever I use a brush, I feel like the foundation just stays in the brush and it doesn't go into my face. So what I do is I use my fingers. So I get a small amount and I scatter it all over my face, and then I blend it up. Again, when you put foundation using your hand or whatever, or a brush or a sponge, you make sure you blend it all up. So with this one, it smells so nice. When you're using it, your skin feels hydrated. Like, it's so fresh. You know, the coverage is medium to high coverage. Again, depends with how you want to apply it. So you can put more if you want to waste your $135. It's your skin again. Why not? Indulge and pamper, treat yourself. It feels hydrating, medium to high coverage, and it blends with your skin well, especially if you use your hands. Though even if you use actually this one, but just that I feel whatever foundation I use with the brushes, I feel like there's more foundations in the brush than in my skin. It brings a luminous glow. It's like, oh my god, I look so fresh. Actually, the reason why I bought this, when I was in UFC, I went to Chanel. I was looking for another foundation that I've been using for a few years, and then they ran out of stock. And then when I saw the sales girl and I looked at her face, of course she's Hong Konger or she's Chinese, whatever, but they always have beautiful skin. But when I look at her face and her skin, and it was like, oh my god, your skin looks so nice. What foundation are you using? Because it looks so smooth, but it doesn't look heavy. She doesn't look like fully dulled. It looks like came out of the shower. I'm so fresh, and I put something and I'm glowing. You know, that's how she looks like. So I asked her and she showed me this, and she said, I'm using this one. She said you can try it, so she gave me a little one, because I think for expensive foundations, I don't think they allow trials or whatever, but she was nice that let me try it because I already bought another one. So it was nice, and when I tried it on my skin, it feels so nice. I love the smell, and I said, wow, look at my skin, and I compared it with the other foundation. It's two different, you know, look that came out. Like this one, it looks like fresh, glowing, and the other one is the one that I got looks matte, and it also is nice. It's Chanel, of course, but this one has a different look. So I told myself, should I buy this? Because my friend said, a little bit pricey. I said, who cares, come on, let's buy it. So I bought it, and I did not regret buying it because it's really a great foundation, and I don't mind buying again this Chanel Sublimage. So if you guys are into finding the perfect foundation for your skin, my advice is to try first before buying, because I used to do that long time ago. Like I would just buy because it looks nice, and I found a review online and it was like, because sometimes the reviews might be good but it might not be good on your skin, so you gotta try it. And when you go to beauty shops, they normally let you try, they have testers, so try it. But these ones that I showed you today, proven and tested, because I have a little bit of sensitive skin, and like what I said, I don't like heavy foundations. Like basically what my look now, I would go out if I'm meeting a girlfriend only like this. And I hate putting mascaras, I hate fake lashes. The only important thing for me is my eyebrows, because I have a very ugly eyebrow. So I just have to draw an eyebrow. Although I'm not that good, I need to learn. Although a friend of mine also suggested about microblading, but I'm scared of the pain. So to finish my look, I just put the liner. And sometimes the liner itself, I make it look like a lipstick, so I smudge it. I'm a simple person. I'm not very fussy when it comes to makeup. Some of my friends take ages to put makeup. Give me 5 minutes and I'm done. I just dab and go. And I just do this and just put Vaseline. It helps you moisturize your lips. But if I really need to put lipstick, I put lipstick. But because these days, you know, we always wear masks. What's the point of putting on lipstick and then you take out your mask and it's full of lipstick? So I try just to bear with my lips. I just, as long as I have a little bit of blush on. So I also use cream blush on. We'll discuss that in another episode, but for now, just the foundations. Again, a recap. Number 5 is Makeup Forever Water Blend Face and Body Foundation, $43. Number 4 is DIOR Forever Skin Glow, $52. Both are light coverage, but you can build it in full coverage. Number 3 is Makeup Forever, again, matte velvet. I know this has been discontinued, but you can try and look again at Makeup Forever shops. Full coverage, non-oily, water resistant. So this is waterproof. Before I forget, this is waterproof. So if you are doing photo shoots, or if you are going for swimming and you still want to have that look of you have makeup on your skin, then you can use this because it's waterproof. And my everyday use is my Tom Ford Traceless Stick Foundation, US $80. And of course, my very precious Chanel Sublimage. That's it, guys. My top 5 for now. I still have a lot of foundations that I use. It always depends with my mood. I have flavor of the month. I do that sometimes, but this one and this one will never go away in my life. Plus Makeup Forever. I am a fan of Makeup Forever. I am a fan of Chanel. I'm gonna try. I heard there's a new release of foundations. I'm gonna try that. So if I get that, I will show you guys. So if you are like me, who's very choosy with what I put on my skin, because again, aging skin, we have to be very careful. So you make sure that you try the foundations, read reviews, you know, the pros and cons, the disadvantages, the good thing and the bad thing. And then when you go to the shop, try it, ask the sales lady. Some sales lady, of course, are extra nice, some are not. So it's just a matter of you being also convincing them. But normally, of course, they want the sale, so they would let you try them. So try it before buying, because you don't want to regret wasting money, right? Especially nowadays. So yes, those are my top 5 foundations for now. So again, thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I hope you look forward to my coming episodes. Don't forget to ring the bell, subscribe. If you're watching this now, don't forget, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Auntie Belle would really appreciate that. And yes, stay productive, keep safe, and be happy. Life is short. Until next episode, my loves. Bye for now.